I'm going to say the same thing I've always said. Jalen Hurts is a great quarterback if he's got help, just like anybody. What's happening to Jalen Hurts is kind of what's happening with Dak Prescott throughout his career.
Let's bring Mark Holmes in right now. No limit. Sorry, brother. You're getting moved to the back. Let's go. Mark Holmes joining me right here on the post game. Mark, what's up, my friend? I've never talked to you on the air. How you doing, man?
You know what? I appreciate it, because I only talked to you about text message and all that stuff. And I hesitated. I sat here and I said, do I really want to go in here? I don't want to be, that kind of guy that's here to laugh at you guys as you fail. But, I kind of feel the need to.
Well, Mark, I think Eagles fans don't give you credit, Mark. I think you're more honest than people give you credit for. And you've been honest, and now I'm going to be honest. The Cowboys are a better football team than the Philadelphia Eagles, Mark. The Cowboys are a better team. Dak's a better quarterback.
Yeah.
Schottenheimer looks like a better coach, and he's certainly a better footballer. I mean, your defense, I get it. They were awful the first 8 weeks. They're a new team the last 3 weeks. I can't even look at that first 8 weeks. They've added this guy.
But you know what the difference is right now? Is it's not just getting Quentin Williams and Logan Wilson. The Cowboys have actually gotten healthy. And this is what I've been trying to tell people is right now you've gotten a bunch of guys who hadn't played all season. Savon Ravel, you ended up getting Jalen Carson back. So now you've got like 5 or 6 guys that are coming in that are actually fresh. The Eagles, the biggest problem they have, and being real, Jalen Hurts has never been a great quarterback, but now they're relying on him more than ever. The running game is not there because the offensive line is beat up. The thing that I could not believe after seeing your team 2 weeks ago against the Lions, the way Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis were playing, I thought that those two guys were going to be unstoppable. To see the Bears rush for 280 some yards,
81.
I couldn't believe that shit. That was crazy. So
Mark,
I don't know if the Cowboys.
NFC East?
I don't know. I mean, you still have some cupcake games in there. I mean, you got Washington twice. That's in the Giants. Oh no, I'm sorry, Washington twice. You've got the
Mark,
Chargers are probably the worst one
this year, dude. We were up by 21 on the Cowboys.
But that's a division game. I mean, that's Cowboys Eagles.
We just gave up 281 rushing yards to the Bears. We couldn't move the ball in that team to save our life. They're one of the worst defenses in football.
You know who the real winners are right now?
Who?
The NFL. Because with Hard Knocks starting on Monday.
Oh, I forgot.
Okay. I want you to think about that for a second. If you're a conspiracy theorist, now people are saying the Cowboys got a whole lot of breaks in the calls yesterday, right?
They did, you'll admit.
You sitting here right now, Hard Knocks, you got the Eagles crashing and burning, and you got the Cowboys coming up. It's like much-watched television. If you are a conspiracy theorist, you said the NFL, this is the script that they made. You couldn't have anything better than this.
I agree with you. Man. And look, that Cowboy team, man, I think they're really playing well right now. So what do you think of Jalen Hurts then?
I've said I'm going to say the same thing I've always said. Jalen Hurts is a great quarterback if he's got help, just like anybody. What's happening to Jalen Hurts is kind of what's happening with Dak Prescott throughout his career. Everybody always looks and says, Dak sucks. But if you don't have a running game, and a lot of times by the time we get to the playoffs, we don't have one. And, your defense can't stop the run, it's hard to win in the NFL. And right now, he does not have that running game. When you had Saquon for 2,000 yards, that's a quarterback's best friend. And the offensive line is shit right now. I can't believe I'm saying that. From last year to this year, they don't look anywhere near the same team.
No doubt. Mark bringing some good perspective here on the Eagles. Mark, I appreciate you joining me, man. It's going to be an interesting finish to this season, dude. It really is. Maybe you're right.
Your host that was here was talking about Micah Parsons. See, here's the thing about Micah Parsons.
With Micah, dude.
Micah is an incredible player. And as much as I hate to agree with Jerry Jones, the problem with Micah is he's the type of player that needs to have a lead so you can unleash him.
Exactly.
When you get into a dogfight game where it's, running back and forth, cold weather game, playoff games, you kind of can neutralize him. And Jerry was right. Yeah, you got Micah's over there who's great, who can rush the passer, but when you've got a team that's running the ball right up the middle, he's infected. There's nothing you can do about it. And finally having a defense that can stop the middle and put pressure up the middle on the quarterback is more important than getting it from the outside.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm not feeling too good about the Eagles right now, Mark. Not going to lie to you. I really don't. I just don't think they're that good of a team. I don't think Jalen's playing good football right now. I don't think the coaches are very good. I don't think they do anything well, Mark.
Well, here's the thing, though. This year, more than ever, from one week to the next, a team can look like ass and then all of a sudden get their mojo back. So I'm not counting you guys out. I've been down that road before.
We're 12 games into it, Mark. Have you seen the Eagles' offense really look good this year?
No, actually, I haven't.
No, they haven't. That's not because you're a Cowboy fan. It's because they haven't looked good.
No, they haven't. They just look like ass.
I mean, your defense looked like real ass early, but they don't anymore.
They were. That's flat out. They were. But the thing is, like with signing a guy like Giovanni and Clowney wasn't there for training camp. And so he had to get himself in shape. And, you have to look at football nowadays. You don't really hit and tackle. So you only get your real experience by actually playing. Clowney is beginning to get into a groove right now. With he had 2 sacks yesterday, and he's beginning to come along real well. And I'm still not sold on Matt Eberflus, but you see how much talent matters when you're coaching. If you don't have the guys out there to play, it doesn't matter what the fuck you're calling.
Right.
So the Cowboys, we got a rough way to try and get in because we're sitting at the 9th spot. What we have to hope for is that Chicago ends up being that team that ends up knocking down, say, Green Bay and knocking them out. And we have to still continue to play well. From one week to the next with the Cowboys, we can choke at any point.
Mark, they all want me to be mean to you, but I'm not going to be mean to you. You must feel good that you have the best quarterback in the East right now.
I've been consoling Philly 500.
Dude, John McMullen, who is not he is like an object, he's not going to glaze anybody. He put your team as 3rd in the NFC right now, the way they're playing.
You got to look at the Rams as the best. Well, right now you got to look at the Rams as the best in the NFC.
He had Rams, Packers, and then the Cowboys.
And the Packers. I'm still not Jordan Love.
I know, me and you both.
That's the weak link on it is Jordan Love.
I'm with you. Not a Jordan Love guy myself.
Now we'll find out. Of course, we got the Bears versus the Packers next week. That's going to determine a lot. So we'll find out if they're real or not. I'm still amazed that the Bears are, winning. Although the Bears didn't, Caleb Williams did not look that good. He should have had more interceptions in there. And I still can't believe he lost that game with the way he was playing.
Yeah, he completed under 50% of his passes, but they ranked 281. I mean, that's why they won. But all right, Mark, I appreciate you joining in, man. It's always good to talk to you. We love having you on every week, man.
Hey, one last thing.
What's that?
One last thing. How about them Cowboys?
I can't even be mad at him, man. Thank you, Mark. There's Mark joining me right here, man. Gotta love Mark Holmes. We appreciate all the time he gives us, man. He's a busy guy. He's got a great big channel. We do appreciate you. Mark, I love you, buddy, man. I thank you, brother.